Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Supergirl issue number 22. Check it out, check it out, check it out. Okay, so we're going to try and discover more of the mystery of Rogol Zar and why did he destroy Krypton and everything but that happens in this comic. So she doesn't actually fight the Green Lanterns in this, but kind of does by accident because the axe has a mind of its own. Yeah, man, this was pretty cool. Crypto was the best drawn here. Oh, shoot. Speaking of drawing, this is called The Killers of Krypton, Part 2. Mark Andraco is the guy responsible for the script. Kevin McGuire does the pencils here. Sean Parsons does ink. FCO Placencia does the colors. Tom Napolitano on letters. Terry and Rachel Dodson doing the cover. And Amanda Conner with Paul Mounts doing the variant cover. So Kevin McGuire, huh? Kevin's got an interesting drawing style because it seemed he gets a lot of assist from colors to make these characters, especially Supergirl's face, look good. All right, just like a lot of where's that colors again? FCO Placencia, dude, dude. I'm just saying, man. Kev does a pretty damn good job here. I love the way that Crypto is drawn. It's beautiful. I love the facial expressions that Supergirl does. I love the way her hair is drawn. It seems so simple. Like, I'm not joking. I look at the way that her hair is drawn, and I think to myself, I'm overcomplicating it way too damn much when I'm drawing hair. And I want to emulate how this guy does hair. Kev does like women's hair, at the very least, from what I can see. Freaking fantastic job, man. I love this. But he's definitely relying on the person doing colors to really get her face down, which is fine. It's very hard drawing women's faces. You ever notice you can never draw a woman's nose? You draw a woman's nose, suddenly she's a man. It's like that. So again, the expressions on her face, beautiful. The exploding ship thing, not so great, but I guess what can you do? But it was a nice attempt. Like you can clearly see exactly what it was supposed to be. It's funny. But we get to see first off the first comic book appearance of her spy costume, her stealth costume, because she goes all like super dark and she's wearing the black and red in this. We in the previous, it's funny because in the previous issue we had the first appearance of the suit on the cover, but she never actually had the suit inside the comic book. Here she's wearing the regular suit again, but inside later on she goes on a stealth mission on Mogo, the Green Lantern's home base, and she's actually wearing the suits. It's like, okay, cool. It's interesting. So first cover appearance, issue 21, issue 22. This guy, first appearance of the actual costume. Also, this axe dude is sick, man. Look at it. It changes shapes. She didn't even know how to do it. This knucklehead goes and does it by accident. And it's like, oh, well, look at that. Now it's a tomahawk. Okay, cool. Good to know. And then at a later point, it winds up growing and becoming this giant freaking Final Fantasy looking thing. Oh, it almost kills a Green Lantern. Wow. So this comic is beautiful. The art is not like the greatest art in the world. I've seen better art than this, but I can't help but to look at the simplicity of this. And I'm enamored. I'm enamored. Plus, you can't fake all these beautiful facial expressions that she's got. Kevin, man, what is this? Kevin Eastman? Is that this dude's name? Kevin McGuire. Kevin McGuire, man, I'm going to be paying attention to this guy, and if he's got like drawing classes for doing faces, I will watch the hell out of those. I'm just saying. All in all, this was a pretty good comic book. I enjoyed it. We still don't know. We're seeing what could be as opposed to what is, which is fine. This is only the second part in the story. And we are, of course, seeing Supergirl being brash. That's just one of the main things that I've always loved about Supergirl, is that she's Superman without the filter. You know, that's one of the cool things about it. It's like if you want to excuse me, and you're more of a Marvel fan than a DC, then think about, harken back to like the days of the superhero Civil War in Marvel Comics, when Ragnarok showed up, that cyborg Thor dude, and it was like he only had 30% of the power of Thor, but he didn't hold back. So he seemed like he was more powerful than Thor, because Thor is always holding back. So the question is, how powerful is Thor really? If this thing's only got less than, just under a third of Thor's power, but since he doesn't hold back, wow, does Thor only display like, 10% of his power, 20%? What does he usually display that 30% of his power is absurd and everything that he does is a killing blow, That's kind of how Supergirl is. She's very short, and at her nicest, she's curt with the Green Lantern Corps members, which is mean, especially since, like if you're a Green Lantern Corps fan, you're going to be really pissed off at her. But you also have to understand, she's hiding a lot of this stuff inside that she's trying to look to see, was Krypton's destruction just an accident, or was it more? Things are about to get a whole lot hotter because, look, if you wanted to actually get into the nitty-gritty, what I'm about to show you is the last page of the comic book. It's a spoiler. So make no mistake, spoiler coming up in like 5 seconds. She comes to find out who it is that's actually responsible in some measure or another. And we kind of already saw this a while ago, like, what was it, in Action Comics number 1000, or in the previews, the preludes to that. We saw that this was going to be the situation. So, yes, it is indeed a Guardian. It was that Guardian. He's no longer with us, but he's the one who said, no, we're not going to do it to Rogal Zal, but somehow acquiesced, apparently. So this is his last will and testament message inside something here, and we're going to figure it all out. And I'm excited. I'm excited to see what's up. This is potentially a sleeper hit because I know not too many people have been reading Supergirl, and you want to know the mysteries. I guess this is just Bendis saying, hey man, this is what's up, do what you got to do. So I'm digging it, and it's getting me to read Supergirl. That's enough for me. What's not enough for me, yeah, Helen Slater's pretty and all, but I've been seeing this last week, this week. Dude, who is going to buy this on Blu-ray? Just please raise your hand. Show of hands if you're going to buy this on Blu-ray. Anyway, that's it for me, guys. I'm out of here. Definitely consider grabbing this. Like I said, first appearance inside a comic book of her actual new costume. Just saying. Professor Bell, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.